They called her the Queen of Destruction. Across the galaxy, entire civilizations whispered her name in fear. She ruled the most powerful alien empire ever known. Cold, calculated, unstoppable. Her fleets didn't negotiate. They didn't warn. They erased. And now she had found Earth. From orbit, she watched the planet silently. Her generals stood behind her, waiting for the order they had given 1,000 times before. "Shall we begin the invasion, my queen?" For a moment, she said nothing. Her glowing eyes were fixed on something unusual. A single human standing alone on a rooftop, staring up at the sky. No weapons, no fear, just watching. "Zoom in," she ordered. The holographic screen expanded, showing the human clearly. A young man, calm, even as alien ships covered the sky. This one, why is he not running? No one had an answer. Curious, the queen did something no ruler had ever done before. She went down to Earth, alone. She landed in the shadows of the city. The streets were in chaos, people running, sirens screaming, fires burning. But the human she saw earlier, he was still there, waiting. As she stepped closer, her presence alone should have been enough to break his mind. Her kind was feared across galaxies, but he didn't move. "You are not afraid," she said, her voice echoing unnaturally. The human looked at her and replied, "Should I be?" For the first time in centuries, the queen hesitated. "I have destroyed worlds stronger than yours," she said. "Your kind will not survive this." The human nodded slowly. "Maybe," he said, "but we don't give up that easily." There was no anger in his voice, no arrogance, just truth. The queen studied him carefully. Her species valued logic above all. But this didn't make sense. Every species she had conquered had begged for mercy. They had surrendered, pleaded, collapsed. But humans, they stood, even when they were losing. "Why?" she asked. The human smiled slightly. "Because this is our home." Something shifted inside her. For the first time, she didn't see a weak species. She saw something dangerous, not because of power, but because of will. Above them, her fleet waited. One command, and Earth would burn. Her generals called through the comms. "My queen, we are ready." She looked back at the human, then back at the sky, and she made a decision that would shock the entire galaxy. "Stand down," she said. Silence. "My queen." "Retreat." Across the sky, alien ships began to pull back. The fires slowed. The destruction stopped. Humanity was spared. The generals were furious. "You spared them." "For one human?" the queen replied calmly. "No." She looked once more at the human below. "I spared them because they will never be conquered." As her ship disappeared into space, one final message was recorded in the history of the galaxy. Earth is not the strongest planet, but it is the one you should never try to rule.